Hey guys, it's me, Ryan, and this is a new what if. What if Naruto had Ultra Instincts? It's basically Mastered Ultra Instincts. This is inspired by Harry Fox. Make sure to check his channel in the description. I linked it down below. Also, I would like to say this. My brother edits my videos. Ryan Anime Entertainment. I'll probably recommend him at the end of the video as well. Let's get onto the content. The story starts at Naruto 9 Pills. Naruto is glowing a white light. Naruto seems power is so unreal. Then he proceeds to scream out loud, showing so much power as a baby crying. Then Kushina calms him down and puts him in his arms, or puts him in his arms, and cradles him. Naruto calming down the white aura. Oh, the masked man can sense this all and saying, "What a wonderful power that I could control." He would want to take Naruto for Madara so he can control him and basically control him, take the Biju away when he collects all the Biju for him. But that's not gonna happen. Minato is going to protect Naruto from anything, of all of any suffering. He will not let Naruto die. Minato says, "You will not hurt my son." Everything goes canon. Naruto gets the Kurama sealed away within him. Also, you actually have to have two things. A Mastery Ki, you can clear your mind. You have to have Mastery Ki, clear your mind, and a lot more. Like probably a little bit more. And basically have a very strong body. One of the steps I'm not gonna do, have a strong body, because I don't know how we're gonna buff Naruto enough to not be able to destroy everything, even though he'll destroy everything with Ultra Instincts. So Naruto does not need a strong body for Ultra Instincts. And also KCM2 with Ultra Instincts strains the body, because I am gonna let Ultra Instincts strain his body a little bit. He can't use it for hours upon hours. He can only use it for probably just a normal hour. But putting KCM2 or 6 paths mode on it is just gonna strain it too much and only give him about 10 minutes or 5 minutes of time. He's gonna be light speed at this point and faster than light speed, because Ultra Instinct is probably as fast as light speed. So Naruto will basically just be able to go light speed. So we go when at the bullies, Naruto basically defeats them all with ease. Hinata saying, "Thank you, Naruto," because Naruto would be turning off his power and basically use Ultra Instinct's Omen. Just doesn't give him that much strain. And then basically defeating the bullies, dispelling the power. He's like, "Wow, that was easy." I know Naruto's attacks are pretty weak at Ultra Instinct's Omen, but it's enough to defeat the bullies because he punches them a lot. Hinata would say thank you to Naruto, and we start at when Sasuke is fighting Naruto. Sasuke would be getting to fight Naruto. Naruto proceeds to dodge every single attack at Mastered Ultra Instincts, managing to keep it up for about 20 minutes currently right now. As a kid, he'll be able to keep it for an hour. Sorry. Anyway, Naruto would basically just defeat Sasuke in one punch with Mastered Ultra Instincts, humiliating him. Absolutely. Sasuke says, with widened eyes, and said, how can one punch defeat me? I'm an Uchiha that has the Sharingan. Sasuke does not have the Sharingan just yet. He's just saying that. Naruto says, "I thought you didn't have a Sharingan, not even the one to know yet. Did you ever unlock a Sharingan?" Sasuke would say, "I don't know." Sasuke would think about their Uchiha massacre, saying, "Yes, I unlocked my one to know when all my parents died." Naruto would say, "Then let me do you this favor." He would basically push chakra into Sasuke's eyes, unlocking his one to know. He already unlocked it, but still, now he has access to it. He would basically send him knowledge about how to unlock his one tomo. Then Sasuke would basically go to his one tomo pretty easily and says, "I'll fight you now." So Naruto would defeat him in one punch. Yeah, it's not that different. So we begin at a Sasuke that has one tomo, a Hinata that daily trains with Naruto to surpass everybody because Naruto is very good with martial arts and practices the Hyuga style as well. Yeah, he can see chakra points also. He's very fast, see chakra points out of his ultra instincts. Naruto is a very powerful foe to any ninja, even to Zabuza. He can still outmatch Zabuza with reactable ease. Naruto begins training Hinata how to empower his Sharingan, but the Sage of Six Paths goes to Sasuke and basically gives him a 3-tomo Sharingan, basically so it doesn't get too unfair with Jiraiya and Ashura. The 3-tomo Sharingan is just enough to debate all the some blows of but mastered or like Omen, but yeah, not all. It's pretty like not all. The Sage of the Six Paths will give Sasuke the internal Mangekyo soon in the future, maybe when he's 14. So he can break the most of Ultra Instinct Omen's abilities, but still he would die. Well, not die, but he would still be defeated by Ultra Instinct Omen. Yeah, it's pretty OP, you know that. So Naruto would just basically get into the bell test. Yeah, Mizuki would be killed with one punch with Naruto. Yeah, Naruto's just basically One Punch Man in this story. So he would defeat Mizuki in one punch. But Naruto being over an hour with Ultra Instinct saying, because what happened for Ruka, Naruto being extremely shocked. So he would be he would still be in his Ultra Instinct form, dodging everything, but not thinking about defeating Mizuki. He would just be surprised. It would be an hour, Naruto's Ultra Instincts would drop, and Naruto would have a bunch of strain on his body, and then the Hokage, Hiruzen, would have to save Naruto from Mizuki, taking the scroll of sealing that. Naruto would see him as Hiruzen had to save him, so he wasn't defeated by this foe, Mizuki. Yeah, he trains even harder to make his base form even stronger. So yeah, Naruto's base form is as equal as a 1-tomo Sharingan. Omen Ultra Instincts is stronger than Sasuke, not by a lot. It's probably and Sakura's stats is gonna be a little bigger. Sakura will be useful in this one. The bell test will be easier. Sakura says this is probably planned in explaining everything to Naruto and Sasuke. So Naruto knows that if he even defeats Kakashi, it wouldn't even matter. So basically, Naruto and Sasuke make a plan. Naruto's plan is to let him just fight Kakashi. Sasuke, you throw kunai fireballs if you can. Sasuke says, how is he gonna throw fireballs? He doesn't have as much chakra as him. Naruto gives Sasuke a ki boost because Naruto has a mastery over ki, and says, I will teach you this ability later. Hinata knows a lot of the techniques, and Hinata is going to be a substitute for Sakura in the future when Sakura has to basically protect Sasuke and Naruto, because she will be gravely injured in when Naruto is fighting Orochimaru, because Orochimaru will be able to outmatch even Omen Ultra Instincts. So basically Naruto is basically done. They defeat Orochimaru, or no, not Orochimaru, Kakashi. Then we start at Tazuna. Tazuna would say, who are these three brats? And Naruto would display his power, Sasuke would display his 1-tomo Sharingan, and Sakura would just do nothing. Yeah, she doesn't have that many abilities. Or maybe put him under a Genjutsu. Yeah, let's just say that. Of him just seeing the capabilities of these three Genin. Yeah, Sakura isn't that weak. You can easily put everybody in a Genjutsu. So we skip when Zabuza, Naruto would say, what's the plan here? Sakura would say, I'll put him under a little genjutsu. Sasuke, you go with your 3 too much hiding gun, pin him as many kunes as you can. Naruto, you do one of those big blasts that you did at Sasuke in the fight that you guys had, I'm pretty sure. Naruto would say, okay. So they basically just defeat Zabuza pretty easily. Sasuke, Kakashi would see this and just be proud that one of his students probably surpassed him at power, because he can sense that power and the amount of chakra, basically surpassing him at strength. Not skill, strength. Well, like, he does have a lot of skill, but not as much skill as Kakashi. But definitely strength being surpassed. So, alright, and power. But Sasuke basically says, it was a success. Sakura would say, it was. So Naruto would fight Haku. It would just be easy. Naruto would one punch Zabuza and Haku. The goons would show up. Naruto would do a mega Kamehameha, basically as big as the Father Son Kamehameha, completely destroying the bridge, but also completely killing all the thugs. And Gato would be left. Naruto to make sure not to kill him, and Haku and Zabuza would still be alive. They would feed them to the villagers, not literally feed them. It's kind of like just feeding them to the villagers. The villagers completely destroy Gato, tear him apart with weapons and everything. Yeah, they didn't like Gato. Pretty obvious. He did enslave them. So Naruto it would be the Orochimaru fight. Sasuke would not defeat him and pretty be humiliated, but he would do some key training. Naruto key training would be successful. Sasuke can make a basic Kamehameha. He can make a basic bang attack and a Gala gun and a few key balls. Yeah, he has those 3 attacks. Not many. And he doesn't have the greatest of attacks. Big Bane, Kamehameha, and Uchiha style fire flame Kamehameha, or Uchiha style Kamehameha. So yeah, he's pretty strong, surpasses Kakashi in power, strength, and skill. Yeah, Naruto also surpassed him well in his training. Hinata would show her power against Sasuke, defeating Sasuke and saying to try better next time. And when you train with Naruto, you could even do better against me, because Hinata has way more training with Ki, so he'll still defeat him. So yeah, Hinata is pretty strong. And again, she'll be a substitute early on in this what if for Sakura, because Sakura is gonna have to make a big plan while nearly sacrificing herself against Orochimaru. Orochimaru will be as strong as half power Naruto Omen. Yeah. No, half power Ultra Instinct Naruto. That's pretty strong. So Naruto would basically would basically make a plan. Sakura would see a button attack that was about to hit Sasuke. Sakura would take the blow, nearly killing her, but Naruto saying she's good, she has a heartbeat. Sakura would also learn some key training pretty soon, so to make her useful. So Naruto would basically defeat Orochimaru with practical ease. Sasuke would say, or they would basically do this Uchiha style, Uchiha Kamehameha, and then Naruto would do Uzumaki style, Uzumaki barrage of Kamehameha barrage. It's basically multiple Kamehamehas coming through multiple Narutos, and Naruto's basically coming out of those Kamehamehas, making Naruto's. Yeah, it's an overpowered Kamehameha, and they would both combine into the Uzumaki Uchiha style Kamehameha, destroying completely, disintegrating Orochimaru. Orochimaru would probably just get out of when the Sound Ninja are defeated pretty easily by Sasuke, he didn't really get hurt. Sasuke would just send a ki ball, all the Sound Ninja are dead. Yeah, it's gone. So Sasuke would say that, pretty impressive for some Sound Ninja from the hidden sound. That was a grass ninja even more impressive than you. I wonder. That's interesting. He was like the Sanin that I read about Orochimaru that betrayed the village. He was very powerful, half as powerful as Ultra Instinct Naruto. Yeah, he would know all the info and know that Ultra Instincts is about Kakashi is about a little bit surpassed Omen level of Ultra Instincts. Yeah. And Orochimaru would be Kakashi half level. It's a good feat, but Naruto could still dominate Orochimaru. So Sasuke and Naruto would be its primaries. So Sasuke would just defeat the Sound Ninja, or like it's a Sound Ninja. With just one attack, Ki Beam, throw it at him, and the Sound Ninja is not obliterated, but yeah, he's scorched up, heated up, and everybody probably thinks that he's dead. Sasuke saves, now he has a heartbeat. Then Naruto says, why not just kill him? He's gonna have permanent injuries. All of his bones are broken. He won't be able to be a ninja. Then Sasuke would just say, you sure about this? Naruto says, I have a way. I have my ways. Then Sasuke would say, I trust you. Basically completely disintegrating the Sound Ninja. Naruto would say, it was good to kill him. I know there's gonna be an invasion. That Sound Ninja reminded me of Orochimaru. I know all of his abilities. And he'll probably come back, and the Sound Ninja, he probably owns it. It's his pet. We'll free the Sound Ninja from Orochimaru's reign. This isn't good. Really isn't good. So they would basically get back. Naruto, it would be Kiba. Kiba would be wetting his pants because of when he remembers about Naruto. Kurenai would think that Kiba has this, and that Kiba could have beat Naruto pretty easily. Kakashi's saying that I think you'll be pretty surprised about how this battle is probably gonna end. Because, he feels like that Kiba is absolutely screwed of chances. He knows his student. He nearly defeated him. He could have defeated him if he really wanted to. So Naruto would just say to Kiba, quit while I will give you a lot of injuries. Kiba saying, let's go, Orochimaru. But Kiba would say, I won't quit. Kiba having that motivation. Naruto saying, I guess you could become Hokage with that motivation. And maybe you will get to Hokage, but I'll be the 7th, but I'll be the 6th Hokage. Naruto knowing that there's probably going to be a 5th Hokage because he's too young. Because Hiruzen is growing older, he knows that the inevitable, he's going to pass away. So Naruto, knowing that he has to defeat Kiba, but he thinks that this will be the easiest thing that he ever did in his life. Even easier than Sasuke being one-shotted. Naruto would just get to Kiba, mastered Ultra Instincts, flick him on, or not even mastered, just the base form, flicks him on the finger, and he's sent flying. And then, his base form is about as strong as Sasuke. Sasuke is a very powerful shinobi. He can even flick Kiba in the forehead and he would be knocked out. Flicks it, Kiba sent flying through the Chunin exams wall. Kurenai would widen her eyes and say, what incredible power. Kiba should win. How did Kiba not win this? you okay? Because he just got sent through a couple of walls by homes, everything. Yeah, he got sent through the whole entire village. He was still alive, barely. Naruto saying, I might have did that flick a bit too hard. I might have killed him, but not. Hopefully my guy, he was like, leave, because he thought he was just basically gonna make Hinata mad at him. Hinata would say, Naruto, you went a bit too far, and he was probably at the hospital because yeah, they can sense his ki. And then Naruto saying, why didn't you catch him? Because I knew he would probably survive. Also, he was being a knucklehead, and he kind of deserved that punch or that flick to the head. But yeah, you have to recommend him for his termination to try to fight you. Naruto would say, you have to. Then Naruto would just basically just defeat Neji pretty easily. Hinata, or like, no, it wouldn't even be Neji. Hinata would just be like, just doing this. The Hyuga or Neji would think that, I finally will get my revenge on the main bro. And then Hinata proceeds to punch him, and then proceeds to wreck Neji and send him to a wall. What in the... Hinata saying that I won't be easily that defeated against you. Sorry for that background noise. Hinata would say this. Neji Hyuga would say, this can't be. How can Lady Hinata beat me? The unprodigy. She wasn't even a prodigy. What happened? Neji wouldn't be knocked out. He would just calmly walk back, a bit injured, saying, that will take a lot more to beat me. And then Hinata saying, I know that. And then would disappear, throwing a key ball at Neji. Neji trying to block this, but with rotation. The rotation managing to block it just in time. It was a barely powered ball. She thought that would probably end him. Not end him, but that would probably end the fight. She was like, impressive. You managed to deflect one of my lower attacks. Neji would wide and saying, I barely blocked that. And then Hinata would send a key ball, like tiny key balls in her fingers, sending them to his chakra points, basically destroying his chakra points. Hinata, knowing that if she destroys all of Neji's chakra points, he won't use chakra. But she knows this, but she has a way to reduce that. Because yeah, she's just destroying the chakra points. She's not shutting them down, destroying them. And she can hit all 300 palms. I don't know. Probably 350 something, or 360. Anyway, she basically blowing up all of his chakra points, or like blowing up some of his chakra points. And then just saying, so many chakra points be blown up. Neji can't even use chakra at some of his points anymore. Like, yeah, they're completely destroyed. Hinata saying, I do have an antidote. If you quit, I won't shut them all down. Neji saying, I can't quit against you. Then Hinata saying, this is your fault. Basically shutting down all of his chakra points. Defeating Neji, and yeah, Neji's done. He's done. Hinata saying, I'm sorry, Neji. Destroying all of his chakra points. Neji can't use chakra anymore for a temporary amount of time. Hinata did give him the medicine to restore all of his chakra points. She especially made this just in case if she has to fight any sparring, so she can just do this to end the sparring match, and so she can just use and blow up all their chakra points without injuring them. This antidote even revives any chakra points that were destroyed by other people, so like, yeah, it's kind of obvious it could. So Hinata says that very impressive energy, and I think you did well. Neji would just say, and also giving him a pain release and the antidote. Hinata saying, "I'm very sorry that you had to fail here. It's just I need to fight somebody in the finals." Neji saying, "You could probably beat everybody here. Who do you need to fight?" Hinata would say, "Naruto Uzumaki." She would leave. Neji saying, "So that loser is even stronger than me. Contend last." How? He would pass out. Getting the same thing in canon, showing that. Also, Hinata would explain that destiny does not control you. Also doing that as well. I forgot to mention that. And then it would be Hinata versus Neji. No, Naruto versus Hinata. Hinata would fight Naruto. It would be an epic fight. Ki blast after ki blast. And there would be giant blasts. Shooting shockwaves. And then he would try to do explosion of 64 bombs. Rotation. And then making a ki spear around her with her rotation, blocking some of Naruto's ki attacks, basically a reflector. She can also absorb ki, but absorb too much, yeah, she can't. She'll have to release some of that ki out. So she can absorb it, release it. Sorry. And so she is very OP. Stronger than Sasuke. Sasuke saying, "See, you even surpassed me." Sasuke with his 3 Tomo being out. Basically copying all of Hinata's techniques. The ki barrier, as she does around her rotation, it won't be as effective because it has rotation, but still, it's a pretty good attack. Also, Sasuke could probably defeat Gaara by himself, like Shikaku Gaara, by sending a ki ball to turn Gaara into glass and shattering it. But yeah, I would like Naruto basically talking to Gaara. So Hinata would lose when Naruto has to go Mastered Ultra Instincts. Hinata's still keeping up with Mastered Ultra Instincts, even though this Mastered Ultra Instincts is actually a bit stronger. So Mastered Ultra Instincts basically, like, yeah, Orochimaru cannot fight medium Master Ultra Instincts. He can only fight 25% of Master Ultra Instincts, and Kakashi can only fight 100% of Omen Ultra Instincts. Yeah, he did get a bit 25. He did get a 25 boost. She would be matched with half Ultra Instinct. He would be very impressed at this, knock her out, and say, "You did well. You could even defeat that man named Orochimaru." But Hinata will substitute, and Sakura will get out of the hospital, training with Naruto with her ki, having not as much ki potential as Hinata, a little less than Sasuke, but still very much decent ki potential, like an Earthling, like the Earthlings from DBZ. So Naruto would basically defeat Shikaku, because yeah, he'll still have that touching moment. It's actually Shikaku, and then they would still continue the tuning exams. Orochimaru would think this plane is a bit too dangerous and leave. I'll actually be ending it off here. Rhymic Anime Entertainment, I did say I will mention him again. And he has a gaming channel, Rhymic Anime Gaming, and Harry Fox, link in the description. Please check him out. One of my favorite YouTubers. Sorry, just something just happened. Okay, I would like to end it off here, and goodbye! And I just started school. I'll probably make a separate video about that. Now!